How's it going, 60 Beats? My name's Dexter. We are back with another video. So a couple weeks ago, I was just sitting there, right? So I was just sitting there, and my friend frozens me up on Discord. We're both just like, okay, what do you want to play? And out of my surprise, my friend's like, let's play Realm Royale. I'm like, whoa, Realm Royale. Like the piece of trash high-res game that Ninja once played, but then died in a week. She's like, yeah, let's play Realm Royale. So to my surprise, I opened up Realm Royale, and not gonna lie, it's actually a lot better and a lot funner. To be not grammatically correct, but a lot funner. So I jumped back into Realm Royale about 2 weeks ago now, and I have been non-stop playing it like crazy, guys. So if you guys don't know what Realm Royale is, it is a game made by Hi-Rez Studios, same people who made Smite and Paladins, and it's basically their version of BR. Realm Royale is actually fitting in really nice right now because of the explosion of Apex Legends and how well Fortnite is still doing. Realm Royale is actually kind of right in the middle. It's very similar to Apex Legends, just more cartoony, but not as crazy as like with the building features as of Fortnite, but kind of falls right in between. So I don't know if you guys remember, but way before they started this, they had their first version out, which was, if you guys know anything about Paladins, basically took all the champions from Paladins, threw them in a BR, and you pick one of the champions and then fight. This was a really great way. A lot of people that I talked to say they wish they can go back to this way. Unfortunately, it was super unbalanced. You had champions that were meant for close range, and champions who were meant for super long range, just dominating those champions because you couldn't break the distance up because the map was so wide open and spread out. At the time, you couldn't really do anything, so super unbalanced. So they ended up going back on that feature and releasing basically the newer version, which is kind of like the version now. So to start, there's 4 classes for Realm Royale. There's a mage, a hunter, a warrior, and assassin. All have their own unique abilities and movement abilities. Note, not one person is stuck for a movement ability. So say I'm playing as a hunter, I want to use the mage's movement ability. If I find that ability, I can pick it up and use it. Currently, I play as a hunter, and the movement ability for hunter is actually really bad, so I tend to pick up either one of the mage's movement abilities or one of the warrior movement abilities. But just note, if you're playing with your specific ability, you get it reduced time, or if you're playing with a specific weapon for you, so take example if the hunter has a longbow that they use, I will do extra damage if I'm using my hunter longbow instead of a mage using the longbow. They're not going to do that. They're not going to get the extra, I think it's 20% damage. So they kind of give you a path that you want to use, but you don't have to. Again, you can be a hunter who runs with assassin, sniper, and a warrior's axe, and you can use the ability of concussion mine from I think it's the mage or the warrior, and or a totem from the mage if you want extra healing. It's totally up to you, and I love that. Also, so that's just your main kit while you're leveling or while you're in the middle of the game. There's also a side little kind of loadout kit you can get as you level up your character. Your character can go from 1 to 30. Your mage, hunter, warrior, or assassin. You level up to 1 to 30, and while you level them up, you get different kind of loadouts. So one of them, for example, is I will, every time I craft something, I'm going to get a longbow, or I'm going to get a crossbow or something like that along those lines, right? My first craft is going to be a crossbow, something like that, right? So it's very interesting to kind of see what kind of combos you can get, if you can get like the best combos, whatever. But anyways, that's that feature. I'm gonna jump into kind of the forge feature. I didn't really talk about that yet. The forge feature, there's I think 20 forges or 19 forges around the map, and you're gonna want to drop at one of these places. So as you drop any non-useful stuff you find, you can disenchant into crystals. Crystals will now give you basically the crafting material for these forges. As you kill people, you also get crystals, and then whatever they have as well. So you craft, say you go to one of these forges, you want to craft one of your weapons. So you craft a weapon is guaranteed to be an epic or a legendary quality, And then, so like I said, with the loadout thing, so if I have my loadout being I'm guaranteed a crossbow every time I craft a weapon, it's going to be a crossbow for my first time. So that way, if I want to run the crossbow, I want to run, say, a blast shot and then like a roll dodge or whatever, I can make it literally craft all those at once and guarantee those. Not guaranteed a legendary, but I'm guaranteed to have an epic or legendary, but going to have a roll dodge, blast shot, and my crossbow. So it gets very, very interesting on kind of the combos you want to work with here. As you progress up the levels, obviously, to get better, you can get more shards from killing people. You can get faster mount speeds and all these kind of things. It's super, super nice. Also, they have things called ruins in the game now. Ruins are basically kind of little perks that give you, say, increased speed or increased damage or stuff like that. In this game itself has probably one of the uniquest death features. So as soon as you die, you don't actually die, you go into what's called chicken form. So this is why a lot of people like this game. As soon as you're in chicken form, you can basically run. You want to run away. So if someone shoots you, kills you, you go into a chicken. Then if you get away, I think the minimum cooldown is 25 seconds, but you can shorten that down through ruins and through loadout features and stuff like that. You can actually have it down to 10 seconds. Anyways, so if you get back up, you go your chicken, you come back to life, and you can kill that person again. So basically, you got to kill the person twice. You got to shoot them into a chicken and then kill their chicken to actually get the kill. I think this is a really, really good feature because as soon as it means when you get shot, you're not actually gonna you're not gonna die instantly. You have 3 chickens though, so you can't keep coming back to life. So just so you know, if you die 3 times, they kill you 3 times, then you're done. You're done. Or again, if they kill your chicken, then you're done. But note, if you're playing on a duo or squad team, they just released a new feature there, so you can actually resurrect. So if you remember when you guys played Apex Legends, there's now a feature where, say I'm the last one alive in my squad. If I go to a forge, I can actually resurrect you guys for a pretty hefty price. So I forge this resurrection. I wait. I think it's a minimum minute and a half. You guys come back as chickens and are back. Full team's back. Awesome. Love this feature. You can really clutch out some really great wins with this feature. I think it's amazing that they put this in there. They definitely polished the game a lot since last played. Again, I remember what really destroyed this game is they took away the class features. Again, they brought them back. They had an engineer before. They got rid of it. Just too much balancing, I guess, to balance all 5. So they just got 4 classes now. Abilities, again, abilities can range from anything to be support abilities for like a healing totem, which will heal you, to like a shielding, which will shield you, to anything with damage. So like I said, my blast shot, which will do damage to you, anything that does damage. Again, a variety of ways you can play or want to play is absolutely amazing. Also in this game, you're able to mount up. So all other games, obviously the fog is going to come in at you. In this game, the fog isn't really the biggest issue. Because you're able to just mount up on a horse and then just run. So basically everyone has, say, like a vehicle, in quotations there. You run. Circle isn't really the issue. So they don't want people really dying to the circle. They want people just killing each other. I like this feature because as playing in a BR, you shouldn't really be worried about the fog. Like, it should, yes, get you closer, but it shouldn't be like a killing feature like in Fortnite where literally if you aren't quick enough, it's going to kill you no matter what. And you have no chance of beating that. You either need to find a vehicle, sometimes if you're all the way halfway across the map, or run without getting a load. This way, you're able to get your stuff comfortably, get on a horse, and then run to the circle. I love this feature a lot. It actually helps you move around a lot. There is kind of a cooldown so that if you do get shot, you do get dismounted, and you can't get up on your horse for, I think it's like 2 or 3 seconds, so you can't just spam your horse up and run away really quick. But yeah, anyways, like I said, the game is super polished. I actually really, really enjoy it. The leveling aspect, I feel, keeps you coming back. There's also a battle pass in this game, obviously like every other game, which is very nice. It gives you kind of different chicken skins. It gives you normal skins. Just really, really great game. They added kind of catapult features to kind of launch you across the map. The falling animations dropping out of the Zeppelin is very, very good. I like you're not kind of restricted to a glider. You literally just drop right on the ground in this game. So overall, I really have been enjoying the game. There are a couple things I don't like. How when you jump into a game, you're waiting, I think it's like 1 minute and 45 seconds to start a game. And I know it's trying to load people in, but it's very, when you get a win, you want to just kind of jump back into another game. And it's very, I don't know, turn offish when you have to always sit there and wait 1.5 minutes or whatever. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're just sitting there watching a screen, it feels like a lifetime. Also, in this game, they do add bots into the game, so no matter what, you will have 100 players in the game, but maybe 50% of them could be bots. I wish they had the matchmaking slowed down a little bit, because you're going to get queues instantly. When you queue up, you're not going to be waiting more than 10 seconds, which is good, but I wish they maybe extended that to maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes max. And then do it that way you can get more actual players in the game, because when you jump in, you might actually find 60 or 50% of the game is all just bots, and it's kind of disheartening because you're playing basically on easy mode against bots, and it's like you kind of want to play against actual people. So I'm forced to sometimes go as a solo, play squads for a little bit harder because I'm constantly just winning, or when I'm playing duos, just go squads, and then me and the other person just split up for the just extra kills, right? So anyways, there's a couple things here. Again, the polish of the game is really nice. They polished it up really good. Chests and everything feel really good. They're not shared at all. The disenchanting feature feels good. The forges feel good. All that feels good. Again, there's a couple other things I wish they would add in, but again, this is still in beta, only in open beta, actually 15th patch in open beta. And it's actually doing really, really well. So if you guys want to check the game out, I'll put it in the description down below. Again, I'm having a great, fantastic time with Realm Royale. I do think it is worth picking up and trying. Again, absolutely free. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.